In episode 1, I tested my darts game properly. Scoring, doubles, pressure checkouts. 2 tests were fine. Not perfect, fine. 1 test was brutal. The 40 test. 10 checkouts from 40. It took me 47 darts. Only 3 clean finishes. And the worst part? 28 misses outside the wire. 16 inside. That is nearly 2 outside misses for every 1 inside. So if I want to get from a 57 average to a 60 average, this is the first problem I have to fix. Not more 180s, not more random practice, doubles. Because right now, I'm getting chances to finish legs. I'm just not finishing them quickly enough. Quick recap if you missed episode 1. I'm a 57 average player trying to reach 60. Before building a practice plan, I ran 3 baseline tests. The first was the 100 darts scoring audit. 70 darts stayed in the 20 segment. 19 went into the 1, 11 went into the 5. That means my scoring can improve, but it is not the emergency. The third test was a descending checkout drill. 27 attempts, 8 checkouts. That is 29.6%. Again, not amazing, but not a total collapse. Then came the 40 test. 10 finishes from 40. Count every dart. 47 darts. 3 clean finishes, 28 outside misses. That is the leak. I already suspected doubles were costing me. Now, I know they are. The 40 test matters because 40 is not a rare finish. You see it all the time. And when you get to 40, the leg should be in your hands. But if you keep taking 4, 5, or 6 darts to finish it, your average gets dragged down quietly. That is exactly what happened. 47 darts for 10 checkouts means 4.7 darts per finish. At a 57 average, that is expensive. At a 60 average, it is too expensive. The miss pattern gives me the clue. 28 outside, 16 inside. That does not prove everything, but it tells me enough to start. If I am missing outside that often, there is a good chance I am getting careful at the double. Maybe I am steering it. Maybe I am guiding it. Maybe I am not throwing through the target properly. Whatever the exact cause, the result is the same. Too many darts are dying outside the wire. So episode 2 is about one thing: making the double throw feel like a normal throw again. This is why doubles are horrible. When you miss treble 20 and hit single 20, you still score. Not what you wanted, but something. When you miss outside a double, you get nothing. No score, no progress. Just another dart gone. That changes the throw. You start trying to be careful. You aim longer. You tense up. You guide the dart. And careful darts are usually weak darts. They float, they drop, they miss outside. Then the leg gets longer. And the longer the leg gets, the further away that 60 average gets. So I do not need a fancy fix here. I need a focused one. Cleaner doubles, fewer outside misses, less steering, more commitment. The first drill is the no-steer doubles drill. This is about rebuilding trust in the throw. I set up on 40, then I throw at double 20. Simple. But I am not just tracking hits. I am tracking the miss. Did it go inside? Did it go outside? Did I actually commit to the throw, or did I try to guide it into the bed? That is the whole point. I want the same throw at double 20 that I use when I am relaxed. Same rhythm, same release, same follow through. No panic hand. No little push. No trying to place it. Just throw it. I am going to do 20 attempts per session. Every attempt starts from 40. Every dart gets recorded. Hit, inside miss, outside miss, and whether the throw felt committed. The aim is not to suddenly become perfect. The aim is to reduce the outside misses, because that is what the test exposed. I am not losing these points because I cannot play darts. I am losing them because too many legs survive longer than they should. The second drill is the consequence ladder. Because hitting doubles in relaxed practice is one thing, hitting them when they matter is different. The ladder is simple. Double 20, double 10, double 5. I get 3 darts at each target. If I hit double 20, I move to double 10. If I hit double 10, I move to double 5. If I hit double 5, that is one completed cycle. But if I miss a target with all 3 darts, I go back to the start, back to double 20. No shortcut, no soft restart, no, that one didn't count. The goal is 3 completed cycles. Double 20, double 10, double 5. 3 times. That sounds simple. It will not feel simple. The first cycle is usually fine. The second starts to feel a bit heavier. The third is where the old habits come back. That is where the hand gets careful. That is where the follow-through shortens. That is where the doubles start to feel bigger than the throw. And that is exactly why I need it. Because I do not just need to hit doubles, I need to hit doubles when they feel like they matter. So here is the plan. For 2 weeks, every proper practice session starts with doubles. First, the no-steer doubles drill. 20 attempts from 40. Track the hit, track the inside miss, track the outside miss. Track whether the throw felt committed. Then, the consequence ladder. Double 20, double 10, double 5. Try to complete 3 full cycles. If I miss a target, back to the start. Then I finish with a mini 40 test. 5 finishes from 40. Count every dart. That gives me a number each session. Not enough to overreact to, but enough to see whether the trend is moving. Then after 2 weeks, I run the full 40 test again. 10 checkouts from 40. Same rules, count every dart. The number to beat is 47. If I can bring that down, the work is doing something. If I cannot, then the doubles problem needs a deeper look. Either way, I will know more than I know now. And that is the whole point of chasing 60. Measure, fix, test again. I am not expecting magic. I am not expecting to suddenly finish like a pro, but I do need movement. If I can get the 40 test under 35 darts, that is a real improvement. If I can get near 30, that is a serious result. But I am not only watching the total, I am watching the outside misses, because that is the clue. If the total drops, great. But if the outside misses drop as well, that tells me the throw is getting stronger. Less steering, less guiding, more commitment. That is what I want. because getting from 57 to 60 probably will not come from one huge leap. It will come from small saves. 2 darts saved here, 3 darts saved there, 1 leg finished before it gets messy. That is where the 3 points are hiding. So that is the diagnosis. I suspected doubles were the problem. Now the numbers have confirmed it. 47 darts, 3 clean finishes, 28 outside misses. That is too expensive. And until I fix it, 60 is going to stay just out of reach. So this is the next step. 2 weeks of focused doubles work. No steered doubles, consequence ladder, mini 40 tests. Then I run the full 40 test again. Same target, same rules. No hiding. If you're around the same average and doubles are costing you legs, let me know what has worked for you. Because this is the part of darts that makes everyone feel brilliant 1 minute and useless the next. And if you are chasing 60 as well, this might be where your 3 points are hiding. This is Chasing 60, episode 2 is the doubles problem. Now it is time to fix it.